Welcome to Deep Talk. My guest today is superstar Gurinder Chadha, OBE, award-winning director, producer, writer. Welcome, Gurinder.
Gurinder.
What's the OBE stand for?
Officer of the British Empire.
Is that your surname?
No, that was an award given to me by the Queen.
You were the first British Asian woman to make a feature film. I think you're still the only one, actually. You've changed the way Asians are perceived on screen. Wouldn't you have your family been happy if you carried on working in the shop?
I grew up in a shop, but I think...
What shop was this?
It was a newsagent in Croydon.
So why are you working there now? Your film Fire featured a hot relationship between two Indian women. This breaks down barriers. Is this now available on RedTube?
That's not my film.
Can you make more films with lesbians in them?
I can, yeah. I mean, I think that films with Asians who are lesbians is important. I think that's, important that we focus on all sections of our community. But I think that, there's more to us than just, being lesbians and gays and all the rest of it.
Now, you've worked with Aishwarya Rai in Pride and Prejudice, the Mistress of Spices. Why does she always play lesbians in your films? Was that your choice?
She's not a lesbian in Pride and Prejudice.
You created a TV show called Desi Rascals, which changed reality TV. But I noticed the cast of Chowdhry were actually browner than the cast of Desi Rascals. Do you think they try to get people on with a tan so they don't have to hire Asian people?
On Chowdhry? Sorry. I think that Desi Rascals is Desi Rascals.
What does that mean?
Desi is someone who is of the dish, which is your home, your homeland.
My home is called Edgware.
Edgware, right. So
I don't live in a dish.
So mine is Southall, in fact, as well. But it was actually...
Quite a stereotype, isn't it?
It is. Well, Edgware is a bit posher, I think. But
more Hebrews.
Yes, perhaps. Desi Rascals obviously is a play on Dizzy Rascal.
Who's she?
Dizzy Rascal is a black artist from East London.
Isn't that quite racist?
No, because that's what he is.
Actors are vain and very superficial and very needy people. Wouldn't it be just easier to make a film without them? Have you ever hit your actors?
I've wanted to hit some of my actors in the past, but I don't, no.
The rumour is you've hit actors before.
No, I haven't hit. I promise I've never hit an actor. Never.
Have you ever abused your actors?
No.
Have you ever touched your actors?
No. I have seen Aishwarya Rai without makeup on, and,
I'm sure he looks very handsome. Your film, Mississippi Masala, revealed...
That's not my film.
To the world that my brother Denzel Washington is actually Indian. Why
that's not
have
my
you hidden
film.
this Indian heritage for years?
So
is he a Sri Lankan?
Body on the Beach. I co-wrote that film with Meera Syal, yeah.
Do you still talk to her? I know a lot of Indians don't get on with each other once there's a bit of competition.
No, absolutely. We speak, we get on, we do stuff.
Rumour has it that you two don't talk to each other.
Well, I think we had a rocky period at one point.
Was it because you were both trying to chirp the same guy?
No, not at all. Which guy?
I know you've been bringing shows like Bender Like Beckham to the West End. There's another groundbreaking achievement, that is actually the first ever British Asian musical. But how will you show football on stage with an all-female lead? Wasn't this much easier to achieve on the film because you had special effects? Because women obviously can't play football.
Well, they can, and there is a Women's World Cup, which is happening at the moment.
What?
There's a Women's World Cup that's happening at the moment, and England are quite high up there. And in fact, India has quite a strong women's football team as well.
Indian people don't play football.
Yeah, Indian women play football. Indian women are very good at football.
It's against their religion.
Not in India. It's a big thing in India with women.
I think you're thinking of cricket.
No, I'm thinking of football.
So why don't you have more sex scenes in your films?
You know, I feel a bit uncomfortable. I always have done, because obviously being an Indian woman and being a good Indian girl, it's not something. It's not something that we're encouraged to do. Are you okay? So sexy. I think my mum would be very upset if I did anything with sex scenes in it.
But have you ever filmed any films with sex scenes in, rather than you in the sex scenes?
No. Kissing.
Have you ever filmed yourself in a sex scene?
No, I haven't. No.
Why not?
'Cause it's not appropriate for me. I'm not that kind of person.
ओ यार स्क्रिप्ट दे ओनू पैंचो एक मिनट तू पैन हैं इधर आ सॉरी कहूँ
Sorry.
सो देख ओनू पैन चोद
Sorry.
हैं
Oh, careful.
पैन sorry about that.
You can't. Can you use that language on this? It's a bit rude.
That's my headshot.
The thing is that I don't direct porn. Porn's not my thing. You know, I've actually not even made one film with a sex scene in it, because I know my mum would be really upset if
No
I
one,
ever
no
did
one's
that.
seen your films.
A lot of people have seen my films, Paul, but I've not done a sex scene in any films. And I don't know if I could do a porno movie with you and Paminda Nagra and Archie Punjabi.
But you know them.
I do know them, yeah.
What about Aishwarya, Big Titted Rai?
I'm not sure that Aishwarya would be in a movie with you, I'm afraid.
I want to thank my guest today, Gurinder Chadha, for being such a role model and such an inspirational woman to all other women. Thank you, Gurinder. We'll put the applause in.
Okay.